Hidden beneath the desert is a multi-layered fortress engineered for survival, and predators know exactly where to strike.
While others forage, sentries risk their lives guarding the colony. One missed warning could doom the dynasty. Even feeding follows strict social coordination. But danger moves beneath their feet. Below the surface, the desert hides silent assassins. And the pups are defenseless. The future of the bloodline is protected deep underground. But only the matriarch's offspring are guaranteed protection. In this society, reproduction is controlled with ruthless efficiency. Defiance can mean banishment. Separated from the colony, survival becomes almost impossible, and predators patrol the open desert. Threats can arrive from the sky without warning. One young pup reacts too slowly. Each call contains precise information: airborne danger, ground predator, or snake. The colony responds instantly. Speed and coordination are their greatest weapons. But one individual remains exposed. Together, they can challenge predators far deadlier than themselves. One strike could kill instantly. Instanted. Their strategy depends on confusion, speed, and relentless pressure. The snake lunges. Nature itself can become an enemy. The tunnels may collapse. Every member contributes to the survival of the fortress. Time is running out. Even in darkness, social bonds maintain warmth and security. But danger still hunts at night. Outside the tunnels, predators wait for mistakes. A juvenile strays too far. Individually weak, together surprisingly formidable. The jackal refuses to retreat. Survival skills are taught through experience. One mistake could deliver a venomous sting. Knowledge is transferred generation by generation. Soon, the pups must hunt alone.
Their tunnels function as natural climate control systems, but overcrowding creates tension. The detaber-choose.
Territory disputes can erupt without warning. Neither side is willing to retreat. These battles decide access to food, shelter, and breeding rights. The dominant matriarch enters the fight. Her authority shapes every decision within the dynasty. But leadership comes with enemies. Lower-ranking females live under constant pressure. One is secretly pregnant. Unauthorized breeding threatens the dynasty's genetic control. Punishment is immediate. Mercy has no place in the desert hierarchy. The exile disappears into predator territory. Even their fortress is vulnerable. Pups are trapped underground. Collective action becomes the colony's only hope. Air inside the chamber is running out. The watch never truly ends. Night hunters are awakening. Darkness shifts the balance toward aerial predators. A juvenile is isolated from the group. Every sunrise is proof the dynasty endured another night. But food supplies are running low. Tiny prey sustains an entire civilization. Competition intensifies. Even cooperation has limits. The theft sparks aggression. These rituals strengthen alliances within the hierarchy. But trust is fragile. When flames arrive, the underground fortress becomes a refuge. Smoke floods the tunnels. Their engineering now determines whether the dynasty survives. The fire moves directly overhead, The surface world has been transformed. New predators are already arriving. Larger carnivores can destroy tunnels with brute force. The colony prepares for confrontation. Protection of the bloodline overrides individual survival. The hyena charges forward. Their greatest strength is knowing when not to fight. But the predator begins digging. The colony's architecture includes emergency escape routes. The dynasty survives another siege. Every generation inherits the rules of survival. Soon they will face real predators. Responsibility begins early in the desert. Something moves in the distance. Mistakes cost energy, but hesitation can cost lives. The next warning will be real. They have evolved resistance against some of the desert's deadliest toxins, but not every sting is survivable. Chemical signals define invisible borders across the desert. A rival scent is detected nearby. This is not random violence, it is strategic warfare. The dominant female is cornered. If she falls, the dynasty may collapse. A younger female sees opportunity. Leadership in the desert is never secure. A succession crisis begins. Experience and dominance still command loyalty. But challengers remain restless. Rain brings life, but also destruction. Floodwaters rush toward the tunnels. Their underground kingdom is suddenly under siege. The pup's meerkats must be evacuated. The colony mobilizes with astonishing coordination. The flood keeps rising. Months of engineering by meerkats have been erased overnight. The dynasty must rebuild. Their resilience is as remarkable as their intelligence. Predators exploit the chaos. Rebuilding exposes new vulnerabilities. The nursery lies ahead. When the bloodline is threatened, the colony becomes fearless. The battle reaches the nursery entrance. Unity has protected the dynasty once again. But the desert never stops testing them. Every lesson learned becomes part of the colony's survival code. One juvenile shows unusual confidence. In every dynasty, ambition eventually emerges. A future rebellion may already be forming. Against impossible odds, the subterranean kingdom survives. But survival here is never permanent. Every layer of social intelligence comes with sacrifice, and the desert demands constant vigilance. Together, these small mammals have created a living fortress. Yet even fortresses can fall. Leadership, loyalty, and survival collide in the harshest ecosystem on Earth.